So today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado. This is in addition to the waivers we've already signed for Iowa, Indiana, and others across the country. I continue to encourage states to be laboratories of innovation. Think through how you can promote healthy families and healthy communities.
There you have it. That was Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins announcing the reorganization plan. Secretary Rollins joins me now. First off, let's go through this item by item. You're eliminating layers of management. How many job cuts will there be?
Well, listen, when we started 6 months ago, great to be on with you, by the way, USDA had become such a bloated, overrun bureaucratic organization under the last 4 years of Joe Biden. The increase in employees was, I think, almost 20%. So over the last 6 months, we have been basically pulling that back. We're shutting down buildings in Washington, and we're moving the people at USDA closer to those we serve, the farmers, ranchers, and producers. So we're about 15,000 jobs less than we were when we started several months ago.
So let me get this right. You got 15,000, I'm not going to call them job cuts, but there are 15,000 fewer people at your department than there were a few months ago. And
that's right.
You're moving 2,600 people out of D.C. and you're putting them in regional offices. Is that decentralization?
We are, that's what we call draining the swamp. We are deconstructing the Washington administrative state. Listen, the founding fathers had a vision that the federal government should be small, that the government closest to the people under the 10th Amendment is the government that should be in charge of America. Of course, that's gone completely upside down over the last 100 or so years under, frankly, both Republicans and Democrats. This president's vision is to move government out of Washington, and USDA is one of the largest agencies, and we're basically enacting his vision at warp speed. So we're really proud of this plan, and we think it's going to be great for America.
You've suggested that Medicaid people, if they got a work requirement under the new rules, they should go and work on farms. Are you sticking with that?
Well, listen, here's the deal. When in America did we lose the concept of the dignity of work, right? I mean, when did it become okay that we begin to measure government programs by how many people we have taking the government program and on the taxpayers' back? We have to completely, fundamentally change the way we think about work in this country. So yes, we have so many jobs available in America, well-paying jobs. We have way too many people that are taking government programs that are able to work. This is not children. These are not disabled. These are not senior citizens. These are able-bodied Americans who are taking government handouts. We have to figure out a way to get them back to work. We have lots of jobs to do. It's some great jobs. The best work, I think it's hard work, but the best work is supporting our farmers and ranchers in this country. And I think there's a great opportunity there.
One more for you. You want to ban Chinese ownership of farmland. How do you stop people buying farmland in a free society like America?
Well, listen, this is a national security issue, Stuart. In 1983, only 2,700 acres was owned by the Chinese. 2,700, that was what, 40 years ago. Today, it's almost 300,000 acres and owned by the Chinese and some of our foreign adversaries around the world. And a lot of that farmland is being purchased around our military bases. So this is a project in coordination with Pete Hegseth, with Kristi Noem, with Pam Bondi. We have to get out in front of this. Can you imagine if an American owned Chinese farmland around the Chinese military base? That would never happen, not in a million years. But in America, we have to protect Americans. We've got to continue this incredible vision by President Trump, and part of that is ensuring that Americans own American farmland.
What about Chinese Americans, Asian Americans, a Chinese person who may have been born in America, native-born Chinese American? Would they be banned from buying farmland?
The Secretary of the Treasury has a committee that the Ag Secretary was just added to when we announced this plan a few weeks ago, called CFIUS. It's a committee that looks at foreign investment into America. So before, the ag side of that was never part of the consideration. So listen, there are always going to be exceptions to the broader rule, but we have to change the rule here. But we'll look at that. Obviously, if someone's been here multiples of generations, there's no issue. That's something that this committee and others will look at. But we've got to start somewhere and putting America first, ensuring that foreigners, especially not foreign adversaries, are purchasing our farmland, our production. If we can't feed ourselves, Stuart, as a country, we will lose our place as the world's superpower. It really is as simple as that.
You're hosting the Great American Farmers Market. It's in D.C. We had a reporter from there yesterday. You're trying to make American agriculture lead the world. I thought American agriculture already does lead the world, doesn't it?
It absolutely does lead the world, but let me give you an example. Our citrus growers in Florida used to make up about 85% of the world's citrus growth.
Yeah.
Now it's down to 15%. There are sectors of our agriculture community that, again, if we don't open up those markets, if we don't get new farmers in, the average age of the farmer is 58 years old. We've lost 200,000 farms, family farms, in just the last 4 or 5 years. These are stunning numbers that if we don't change that trend, when America is hopefully celebrating in another 250 years, we can talk about the time that the president brought the golden age to rural America and farmers back, and that's what this effort's about.
Madam Secretary, thank you very much for being with us this morning. I know you've got a very busy day, but we appreciate you taking time out for us. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Always love being with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.